Hello guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing another video in the Defunct Hockey Team series. Today we're going to be doing the Columbia Inferno. This is a team I totally forgot about until it was brought up in one of my other videos that I was doing. One of the players was a player for this team, and I'm like, oh, this would be a good Defunct Hockey Teams episode. So here we are. Enough explaining, let's get into the video. Okay, so they were an East NHL team based in Columbia, South Carolina. Beginning in 2008, the team went on a voluntary suspension awaiting construction of a new arena in the suburban Lexington country, South Carolina. However, the East NHL dropped Columbia as a future market in June 2014. They played the home games at Carolina Coliseum. They first took ice in 2001 as an expansion team after a group of physicians dubbed the Ice Hockey or the Hockey Docs sought to purchase the team. While officially unaffiliated in the first season, the Inferno reached a working relationship with the Manitoba Moose of the AHL. That turned into a former affiliation the following season and later with Manitoba's NHL affiliate, the Vancouver Canucks. On July 10th, 2006, the team announced the end of their affiliation with the Moose and Canucks and announced a new affiliation with the Marlies and Maple Leafs 2 days later. Their demise, they were originally slated to move across the street to Colonial Life Arena after the 2007-8 East Central season, but legal issues with the team's arena's funding prevented the move. The team was voluntarily suspended for 2009, as the team was told that it could not be granted a lease with the Carolina Coliseum in time to meet the league requirements. The voluntary suspension was extended during the subsequent seasons, and according to Joe Boblick, the Director of Communications for the East NHL, now he's the Vice President, this needs to be updated, included the 2012-13 season. However, as the 2013-14 season, the team had not returned since 2008 suspension. March 2014 article in the Terms and Base Post and Courtier. Okay, the team owner Ezra Ribber was no longer required by the league to pay East NHL franchise fees, acknowledging his long-term personal and financial commitment to the league. The BOG voted to cease paying dues while affirming their interest in Dr. Ribber bringing hockey back to Columbia. The team was not included in the June 2014 ECHL realignment for the 2014-15 season. Columbia was rumored as a future market shortly thereafter. And season-by-season records, in 2001-2, they went 36, 22, and 14, had 86 points, and they lost in the division semifinals to the PD Pride, which the PD Pride, if you want me to do a video on them, comment, and I'll do it. In 2002-3, they had their record was 47, 23, and 2, and they had 96 points, and they were first in the Southeast, lost in the finals to the Atlantic City Boardwalk Bullies. Again, any of these teams, except the Checkers or Stingrays, PD Pride or Atlantic City, put them down if you want in the comments if you want me to do a video in this series on them. They were first in the South in 2003-4 with a 44-20, 44-20-0 and 8 record. And they lost in the division semifinals to the South Carolina Stingrays. They were first in the East in 2004-5, having 38 wins and 22 losses with 12 overtime losses. And they lost in the conference quarterfinals to the Charlotte Checkers. They did not qualify for the playoffs in 2005-6 or 6-7. 2007-8, they had 33 wins and 28 losses for 5th in the South, because they had 11 overtime losses, and they lost in the conference semifinals to the South Carolina Stingrays. Damn, listen, they do not have good luck in the semifinals. Team captains was Brad Ralph, Patrick Weller, Tennyson Marsh. Oh wow, a lot of those were just the ones decent. I'm just gonna go with the captains. Brad Ralph in 2007-8, 2006-7. There was Chris Thomason and Brad Ralph that shared the C. In 2005-6, Jay Liggett had the C. 2004-5, Trevor Demans had the C. In 2003 to 4, Barry Moore had the C. In 2002 to 3, Barry Moore also had the C that year. In coaching history, they had Scott White in 2001 to 5. In 2005 to 6, they had Trent Dent and Troy Mann in 2006 to 8. They have a decent amount of NHL alumni, which are Alex Alud, Alexander Burrows, Alex Foster, Jesse Schultz, Dennis Val, Brian Rodney, Phil Orstovic, Brendan Nolan, Robert McVicar, Fedorov, Eric Bolton. Those are guys. Notable players were Patrick Couture, Tim Smith, and Regan Stringer. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.